Hello everybody and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise here on MLB The Show 18. And after the Giants won a crazy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I counted wrong, 3, 6, hold on, let me fix my TV to the right of me quickly. Sorry about that. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. 19 games in a row. The Giants 27-9 lead the division by 5.5 games. And we have recently made a trade with the Rays. Okay, yes. Didn't we just trade him? Yeah, okay. The Giants acquire starting pitcher Jacob Faria from the Rays for relief pitcher Jordan Lyles, Dan Mayer, and Edgar Ramos. So things are going pretty well. Freddie Freeman, he's back. He's still hitting the ball crazily. And David Price, he's not, I don't think, no, he's our second pitcher. But, yeah, he has a 1.67 ERA. Let me check. He should be up there for Cy Young right now. Cy Young, not up there apparently. Okay then. And, let me move that away. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Playing the Pittsburgh Pirates in this episode. Our lineup is hitting pretty well. We have 2 starters. Yeah, we have 2 players hitting under 300. David Price is even hitting over 300. So, yeah. We're doing pretty good. Orlando Ortiz leads the league in stolen bases by 12. He has 20. The rest of the league has 8. Adam Frazier will start off the game for Pittsburgh. David Price will kick and fire his pitch to Posey. It is fouled off by... How did I already forget that it's Adam Frazier? 1-2 pitch, and the pitch is fouled off by Frazier. So here we will do it again. The 1-2 pitch from David Price. He will just miss with the cutter. Now the count runs 2-2, and that ball is hit up in the air. Under it is Malik Smith, and that'll be out number 1. Now Colin Morin will step into the batter's box here. 1 out in the first. The pitch from Price is swung on and missed. Blown by with the 2-seamer there. And it's a 1-2 count. Posey gives the sign and Price delivers. He threw that exact cutter where he wants it. Morin just barely able to get a piece of it, and the count will remain 1-2. Not for long. Counts now. Count stays 1-2. And Morin cannot catch up with that 4-seamer down the middle, out number 2. I'm not sure when this video is going to be uploaded as Bryce Harper steps in, but depending on when it is uploaded, happy Halloween to everybody. As I'm recording this, it is 8:49, October 30th. So Halloween is in like 2 hours. No, what am I talking about? Halloween's in 3 hours if Bryce Harper works a walk. I'm not and then Price hits Corey Dickerson. I'm not really doing much for Halloween though, as an 0-2 pitch from Price, ground ball, Crawford fields, tags out Harper, inning over. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit around, hand out candy maybe. Maybe give some people a trick instead of a treat. I don't know. 1-1 count and make it 2-1 on Orlando Ortiz to start the game for San Francisco. You see the Giants rocking Halloween colors in this one, though. They're getting in the spirit. And you never know. We might be able to get a few wins this episode to celebrate Halloween. I'm not sure, though. You know, as Ortiz crushes it, another leadoff jack. Orlando Ortiz's 11th homer of the year, and it's 1-0 Giants. You know the Giants want to be playing baseball in this in MLB The Show around Halloween time, as Pham puts a ride into that one. Deep it is, off the top of the wall, but that'll be a stand-up double for Tommy Pham. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully we will be there on Halloween or near Halloween in the playoffs in the World Series again. And the way our bats have been going, as Posey drives one into the gap, he will have himself a stand-up double. The way our bats have been going and our pitching has gotten a lot better this year, I think we have a chance. Though after Archer won the MVP last year, he has absolutely done horrendous this year. Posey, he's not fast. It might actually be close at the plate. And the throw, it's very close, but Buster Posey beats it. That's an RBI single for Chris Davis. Now that will bring up the hottest hitter on the team. 2-1 count on Freddie Freeman. He didn't do too bad last episode. He puts a ride into that one. Deep right field it is. Off the wall. He's going to round second. He's headed for third. Davis is on his way home. Freddie Freeman has himself an RBI triple. And the Pirates still have no outs. And I will show you here. We are on All-Star difficulty. You see All-Star for both. 1-1 count now. Gene Segura, he's looking to get in on all of this action as the Giants look to continue their hot bats in this one. And Segura base hit into center field. That'll be an RBI single as Freeman's in to score. It's 5-0 Giants with nobody out. Now 1-2 count. Brandon Crawford comes up here. Chad Kuhl looking to try and strike him out, and well, he may have gotten the one thing that can bring the Pirates out of this funk in the first, a double play. And now David Price comes up here with 2 outs in the first. And he hits that one towards the gap, right center field. That'll fall in. Him and his 4-speed will stop at first. And Orlando Ortiz will come in, Odubel Herrera. I always forget that we don't have our pitcher hitting last. 1-2 count now on Odubel Herrera. He's getting the start in this one, and he hits a ground ball that will end the inning. But the Pirates don't do well, but that's not the point. The Giants will bat around in the first, drive home 5 as 9 batters come to the plate, 1 left stranded. David Price, he looks to continue doing well out there on the mound as former Giant Yerva Solarte puts a ride into it, but under it is Tommy Pham. And the Giants, all they really have to do now is play good defense, and after the first inning, they have enough runs to maybe lock this one down. Now they can put their main focus on helping out David Price out there on the mound, helping him out with the glove, as they have already done their parts with the bat. Price even got it done with the bat. 2-2 pitch to Michael A. Taylor, swung on and missed, and Price has another K. Now 2 up, 2 down for the Pirates to start the second inning, and that's a fastball in there. His fastball has definitely been working for him to start off this game. 1-2 pitch from David Price. is a line shot. Great play by Brandon Crawford ends the inning. Orlando Ortiz singles to start off the bottom of the second. He will be thrown out trying to steal second. So will Tommy Pham. Posey singles. I'm not even going to try with him. And a ground out will end the inning. So Chad Kuhl comes up here in the top of the third looking to get the first base hit of the game for the Pirates. Even though he's the 9 hitter. I mean, Price, he walked a batter and also hit a batter in the first. Didn't give up a base hit. And now, that will bring up Adam Frazier. He flew out in the first inning. 1-2 pitch from David Price. Just misses. And it's a 2-2 count. Price hasn't gotten that signature high inside cutter working quite yet, but his four-seamer has been on point so far in this one, as it's fouled off there from Frazier. Now the 3-2 pitch from David Price is ripped past Brandon Crawford at third. Frazier, he's trying to get a double out of it, and he will. That is a 1-out double for Adam Frazier, and the Pirates have their first real opportunity. Well, they had an opportunity in the first. The Pirates have another opportunity to score here in the third. Though Morin ain't going to help him out at all. He goes down looking. David Price picks up another strikeout. That'll bring up Bryce Harper. He pops it up. And Gene Segura is there. That will end the top of the third. Freddie Freeman singles, a strikeout, line-out, strikeout. That ends. The Giants offense quickly in the third. Odubel Herrera singles, steals second to start off the fourth. And Buster Posey singles, runners on the corners, and a 3-run home run from Chris Davis. It is 8-0. Huge lead here for the Giants. That's an RBI double from Odubel Herrera. It's 9-0. 2-run shot from Bryce Harper, though. Now it's 9-2. Make it 9-3 as an RBI double from Yanguiervis Solarte. Here in the seventh, Price is going to be taken out for Hector Rondon, who gives up a leadoff double to Daniel Descalso, but will not let the run score. Rondon, he's 3-0 with a 0.78 ERA. Bases loaded for Buster Posey. Strikes out. Chris Davis will strike out as well. Rondon looks to close out the game. 2 outs and a runner on here in the top of the ninth. 2-1. 2-2 count. Pirates down to their last strike, and the Giants take game 1 of the series with a dominant 9-2 final. Player of the game's Chris Davis. He hit that huge 3-run home run. Also had 9-3. Also had another home run earlier on. Hector Rondon gets the save. David Price advances to 3-1. And that's a good way to start the episode. Next game, Chris Archer takes on some random dude for the Pirates. Bad start for Archer. He gives up a 3-run shot in the first. Buster Posey, he gets an RBI single though, and our bats are going to try and help him out. 3-1. Herrera singles, strikes second, and Orlando Ortiz drives him in with a single of his own. Archer gives up a single and a double to start the next inning, and there's a 2 RBI single in there somewhere for one of the Pirates. Freddie Freeman single to start off the next inning. Then a single from Gene Segura. Brandon Crawford reaches on an error and a run scores. Now here, bottom of the fourth, and Chris Archer is going to be pinch hit for with Ben Gamble. He strikes out Odubel Herrera, an RBI single. Now 1 out, 2 on, 1-run game. Bases loaded for Buster Posey, and he gets a 2 RBI single. The Giants will take a lead. Jacob Faria is going to be brought into the game. He gives up a homer to tie it. And that's an RBI triple for Gene Segura. Brandon Crawford, an RBI single. And it's an 8-6 game. Make it a 9-8 Pirates lead. 10-8 Jacob Faria. Terrible outing. Kevin Quackenbush brought in. Stops the bleeding. The Pirates now a 3-run lead. 4-run lead for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're going to bunt here, and now, well, we kind of needed 1 run at least to come across there. In the 8th, Tommy Pham strike. Yeah, this game's over. Freddie Freeman singles to start off the 9th. Strikeout, fly out. Malik Smith, fielder's choice, game over. Buster Harper, Bryce Harper, that's what I said, I didn't say Buster, wins the player of the game. And Lonnie Chisenhall goes on the DL. He's in our minor league system, but he might be helpful later on in like September-ish. Johnny Cueto, he will start Game 3 of the series. Right now it's even 1-1. And a 2 RBI double for Odubel Herrera, and then a 2-run home run from Orlando Ortiz. And when did the Pirates get Austin Jackson? That's a single from Herrera that drives home another. Sac fly from Ortiz drives home another. Both Orlando Ortiz and Odubel Herrera have 3 RBIs. They're the ones carrying our lineup today. 6-1, our bullpen very tired. That's why I'm trying to squeeze as many innings out of Cueto as we can. He'll go complete game, 1 run earned. For some reason, I feel like Austin Jackson was just traded, but I guess not. I guess he was traded a while ago. Or maybe he just signed with them in free agency. Jackson, he made the All-Star team once for the Giants. So now the Giants look to win the series in a 3-1 final. And, here we go. Now, alright. We look to get our 30th win of the season. As Aaron Sanchez will take the mound against Trevor Williams. 6.5 games up on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now it is getting kind of late, so this is going to be a quick game. Going to be a quicker episode too. Adam Frazier here on Mother's Day. 3-2 count, and he will walk to start the game. That'll bring up Josh Bell. After Frazier steals a base, Bell flies out. He will not end up scoring. Now Orlando Ortiz with a 2-2 count. We'll see what he can do here on Mother's Day. Bottom of the first. The pitch is crushed, but it goes foul. You see the teams using the classic Mother's Day pink baseball bats as Ortiz strikes out to start the game for the Giants. And now 2-2 count. Malik Smith, he is starting this game instead of Tommy Pham, who's out for a day of rest. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitched. No, the 2-2 pitch. Out number 2. I have game 4 of the World Series on to my right, even though it's already over. Mitch Moreland just hit a home run, 3-run shot. Now, Omar Narvaez playing instead of Buster Posey in this one. Hits it well, but he is out. Now, Michael A. Taylor, he will walk. He's caught stealing, however, and the Pirates won't score. Trevor Williams, the pitcher, gets hit by a pitch, and still, in the end, the Pirates won't score. Now Orlando Ortiz up with 1 out and 2 on here in the bottom of the third. The pitch swung on and missed. And it'll be a 1-2 count. And the 1-2. Okay. And the count is all evened up at 2 apiece. See if Orlando Ortiz can come through here. He's having a great year. This is his sophomore year. And a high throw, bases loaded, 1 out. Sophomore year, like I said, for Ortiz. Didn't win Rookie of the Year in his first year, though he had a pretty good season. 1-2 count. Malik Smith. He gets under it. And they will not send the runner. And that brings up Omar Narvaez. Bases loaded, 2 out. He can break the game wide open here and get the Giants on the board first. Let's see what he will do. The 1-2 pitch. Right side fielded well, and the Giants don't end up scoring. Williams pitches out of a jam. Corey Dickerson gets a leadoff single, and Daniel Descalso with a 2-run shot gives the Pirates a lead here in the 4th. Now nobody out. Bottom of the 4th and a runner on first. The pitch to Freddie Freeman is swung on and missed. 1-2 count. The pitch to Freeman is swung on and missed. And now with 1 out, Gene Segura comes up. 10 home runs on the year. He has really started to pick it up with the bat as of late. And he gets himself a base hit here. Oh, throw to second. Almost gets Davis, who had to wait and see if it was going to get caught. Now, 1 out, 2 on here. Bottom of the 4th, Brandon Crawford up. Williams pitched to Crawford. Hit well out to center field. It is caught in center. Throw to third, just barely is just a little late and does not get Davis. A great throw there, though. Gene Segura, he's tagged out to end the inning. He took off for second. The ball was hit right to the second baseman. Aaron Sanchez, a fly out, ground out. Andrew Toll's a solo home run, cuts the Pirates' lead in half, and then a triple from Omar Narvaez drove home by Chris Davis, who gets an RBI double. So now the game's all tied up. Bottom of the 6th. Now top of the 7th. Aaron Sanchez still on the mound. Steven Okert will take the mound for Pittsburgh here. And he sends the Giants down scoreless. Bottom of the 8th, Freddie Freeman lines out. Gene Segura strikes out. Brandon Crawford is out as well. So the Giants bring in Craig Kimbrell, 1.06 ERA this season. Though he struggles to start off his outing here. And that will be ball 4. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Colin Moran called on to pinch hit. Full count pitch is a called Strike 3, and there is one away. Tie game in the 9th. Craig Kimbrell trying not to let his team down. It wasn't looking good for them when he started his outing here. But now if he can send Frazier down, that ball hit down the line, tailing foul, and Malik Smith will let it drop there. And the knuckle curve just missed. Smith let it drop so the runners could not tag, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch from Kimbrell. Ground ball. Freeman. They get one at first, and a run will score as the throw is late to first. And the go-ahead run scores, and that ball slapped into left field. 2 runs score here in the 9th. Craig Kimbrell knocked up to a 2.04 ERA. Which is still fantastic, don't get me wrong. Ground ball. Segura to Ortiz. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Derek Law. We saw a lot from him in Giants uniforms. Year 1, Year 2, and part of Year 3 he was with the Giants. But he was starting to struggle and was traded away. He came to Pittsburgh in the deal that brought Felipe Rivero to San Francisco. Now an 0-2 count. Andrew Toll's up. He represents the tying run after the leadoff single from Posey. The 0-2 pitch is, well, just a letdown. Oh, but Toll's able to beat it out. Huge there from Toll's. Able to beat out what would have been an utterly deflating double play in the bottom of the 9th. Now 1-1 count on Orlando Ortiz. Pitch high and inside, and Toll's will swipe second. 2-1 count. Ortiz can get a big RBI single, or at least something here. And that ball definitely had the distance. It went foul, but that was the pitch he wanted. You know Ortiz is mad that he missed that one. The pitch from Law. Did Ortiz go? The first base umpire does not think so. Full count, Malik Smith on deck. The 3-2 pitch to Ortiz is swung on and missed. Not the pitch Ortiz was expecting. 0 for 4 on the day. Malik Smith will be pinch hit for with Tommy Pham. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Runner on second, 1-1 count. He is last year's batting champion. And the fastball high and outside. It's a 2-1 count. The Giants have Omar Narvaez on deck. 2-1 pitch to Pham. Ripped. Left field and deep. Forget about it. The game is tied in the 9th. Tommy Pham, the biggest at-bat of the game, puts the Giants even with the Pirates. Full count on Omar Narvaez. The pitch to him. Ripped towards right field. It is down for a 2-out base hit. This game is, it's not over for sure. Either the Giants will win it here or we are going to extras. A 3-0 count on Chris Davis. The pitch to Davis is crushed. He knew what he was getting. Get out of here. Gone. Giants win. That'll wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed, as the Giants will walk it off. I will see you next time. Peace.